Hello folks, welcome back to trueSTAR Gaming and our strategy guide for Zombies Escalation Call of the Dead. Like I said before, please do comment, rate and subscribe for the videos. It would be appreciated, thank you. You pick, oh what a great start that was, going down. That's a good thing to show you guys. I'm picking up on level 19. I know I left off at 16, but not much has happened in between. We've just stuck to the same areas as before, same thing that I've shown you already, and I've gone down again. Obviously, this is a great example of showing you exactly how friggin' annoying it is when you haven't got Juggernog. It's pretty hard because, like I said in part 1, I think they do come out of the ground everywhere, and it makes it a lot harder for you to try and get around if you've not got extra health. And I think Ivor Thomas here is sticking in my area because I've got the fire cell. I'm still hoping for the scavenger, and I think about now, yep, there she is. Get the scavenger, good stuff. So hopefully I can now show you what I tried to do, and I'll admit straight away that this, of all the games to have recorded, this isn't my best, but it was the only one that I have recorded, so I thought I might as well just put it up just to show you. But that's an example there of the damage that the scavenger can cause you alone. You've got to be miles away from it after you've shot it, otherwise it does that to you. And then obviously it only takes, especially if you haven't got jugs on, it takes one hit for you to go down, and there are quite often stragglers left over from where you've shot your scavenger off. But I mean, I'm sort of showing you now what I do. Tried to stick to that area, but luckily we've got insta kill, which comes in handy, and then that, because I was kind of contemplating going in for the stabs there, but I thought no jugs on, it's just kind of asking for it. I don't know if I mean, I didn't really notice with the last one, Ascension, but with this one, whenever you get the nuke, it seems to take quite a while for it to take effect. If they get it on the other side, it takes ages for it to actually take effect on this side, so you've still got to worry about going down. They don't go down straight away. Is that something that has always happened and I've just not paid enough attention to it before? I don't know. Tell me if I am. But end of the level, there's the red carpet of claymores just there, and I'm thinking it's the end of the level, but there's another little wave coming, and I think I go down again here, yeah, because we thought it was the end of the level, and it wasn't quite, but no biggie. I mean, yeah, I went down a few times there, but what can I do? Not much. So yeah, hopefully I'll show you what to do a bit better than that. But yeah, end of level 19, just have to go into level 20. Gonna do this window up, so it buys me some time at the beginning of the next level. After this, I'm gonna shoot on to get myself Juggernog, much needed, and we're gonna head back and see if we can carry on. But on the note of where I went down a few times there, you notice that the one person that came and picked me up pretty quickly, without hardly any trouble, was Ivor Thomas, and that was because he's, like I said earlier, he's the designated medic, if you like. It does make it a little bit boring for that person because they do only have the Lazarus and a ray gun, so I guess it can get a little tedious. You're not really in the action, so to speak, as much as everybody else, but you know, the responsibilities of that person is pretty big, as you saw there in the last level. If it wasn't for him, I would be probably pretty screwed. So they are important, your medic person, and make sure you do sort yourself out with someone and designate that person at the beginning. But anyway, I got my jugs, all is good. Just going to make my way back now to where we hold up, back at the start, and now that I've got the scavenger and the ray gun and some jugs, I will show you what I mean now by trying to hoard them up in this area. I was determined that there is a way to hoard them after the last zombies because it works so well, so I kind of thought, well, I knew I wanted to sort of find a way to hoard them up on this one. And I mean, I got to admit, this time I don't do it amazingly well, but you know, I know that you can do it, and you can do it better. I was just having a shit day, possibly. I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Beginning of level 20. So we're starting off over here. I don't know what Ivor Thomas is doing. Oh, he's about to shoot me, I think, with the Lazarus. So I can try to show you again. But then I fail with the knife, and then I do. See, one knife, fail again there, but one knife, dead. So hopefully you see now that it does work. It is insta kill. The only thing it doesn't account for is my shit aiming with a knife. Well, then again, it might just be the actual knifing, because it is pretty shit in Call of Duty, as we all know. But anyway, the only time it gets a bit hairy over here is when someone else comes over. So when there is a fire sale, it does kind of screw you over a little bit, because obviously the zombies get attracted to that person that's on your side as well. But you see here, I'm going through the gaps. First place I want to go to from here is to the right, and then up to this corner if I can. But if I can't, shoot straight across, find the gaps basically, work with the gaps you can get. But this I find, you know, right up to the end, and they're all gone. Every time you are going to get the splashback from the gun, and you can't really see, but time it right, get your route down well, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Unlike me, I just screwed up so many times in this. I don't know why. Like, I should have gone up then. I shouldn't have made that short circle. I should have carried on. But I didn't, because now I'm a little bit screwed. But just go for this shot instead. And then see, I'm like on the island, and it's still nearly on the island, and it still screws me over. What can I do? I can run better. See, finding the gaps. Still, I just want to get up to that corner to try and get them to follow me in a line. Then across, down towards the box in this corner. Wait a little bit to the right, find a gap, run up through, straight to there. And I'm just going to keep trying to do that over and over and over again. Keep trying to find the gaps in between. If you can't make it, cut across short, not a problem. And they should all be gone. Turn around, there might be the odd straggler. Oh, at this point we get max ammo, so I was just splooging a bit of my ammo, if you're wondering why I shot 2 or 3 rounds off there for no reason. But there goes Ivor Thomas, coming around my side, and see what I mean, the zombies are actually attracted to him, as opposed to me, but it's all good, because, you know, it's not that hectic at the moment, and he actually ends up helping out a little bit. So, I mean, you know, you can't hoard perfectly, you can't get them to follow you in a perfect line, but you can get them to follow you. And I'll go down here because of me. Yeah, stupid. But this will show you again how good it is to have someone designated as a medic. Straight over, hardly any troubles really. I just take care of the few zombies there, and that's it. And because I've shot that scavenger off before I go down, chances are, you know, there aren't going to be many zombies around, and that's the end of the level. And that is made it look uncomfortable right there. That should have been to look a lot easier than it was. I shouldn't have gone down at all. I just wasn't, I don't know, wasn't concentrating, which is lame. Also, I was used to playing on a smaller screen, and I had to play on a bigger screen to record, so it does kind of take a bit of getting used to when you're upgrading the screen size a little bit. But never mind, we are level done. Now, I did just skip there straight into level 21. You weren't just seeing things. The reason I did that is because, I mean, level 20, you just saw what we did. It's not much difference between that level and the level before. We didn't do much at all. I'm just showing you where to go and find stamina. And I think I get speed cola as well. Stamina, pretty important. I mean, if you're where I am, on the right hand side, you're going to need Juggernog, you're going to need Stamina, and you're going to need Speed Cola. You don't need Speed Cola, but Speed Cola is one of those ones which is always nice to have, because you kind of, you know, you're going to need those quick reloads in between. when you run out. But stamina up speaks for itself really. If you're trying to hoard them up in that small little space and you need to find yourself little gaps, then you know, you're gonna need to get there quick. And I think, yeah, I'm worrying here because our connections are all going a bit crazy. But what can you do about that? Nothing. Not have shit internet, I suppose. Okay, so yeah, the perks that you need where I am is jugs, stamina up, and speed cola. Coming pretty handy. And I think in a minute what I'm going to show you is I haven't shown you yet where the other two actually sort of what they do and where they do it. So I'll show you that in a second, and I'll show you where they hold up and what weapons with, what their sort of strategy is for holding up over there. You'll see down to my left hand side here there is a wall of claymores, but basically one guy stands there looking over the bridge where the boat is, taking them out. The other guy stands down here. The guy down the bottom is the guy with the medic, so he's standing down there, and if he needs to, they will both drop back, and he will shoot the one retreating with the Lazarus, giving him insta-kill, and then that way they can just clear up that wave and then move back to where they started off. So it's not rocket science, it's not hard. It's Pauline Quirk there is just with I think he's got the two LMGs, the RPK and the HK21, and they're obviously the best ones you need. Why I'm freezing myself here, I don't know. But that's what you want to do. You want to stay there with those two guns, and then the other person with the ray gun and the Lazarus. But I am going to skip ahead a few levels now to 25, just because there's not much in between. You've seen it all before, and this is just to end it off really, just so you can see well what it's like with a pack-a-punched scavenger, which is the Hyena Infrared. But yeah, I just want to show you sort of how it ends really. We do end up going to level, not very far into level 27, and I'm going to have to finish this video off around about halfway through 20, I don't know, at the end of 25, or no, maybe half of 26, just because I haven't got enough time. Haven't got enough time in this clip to add any more, and I don't really fancy making a new video just for a minute's worth of footage. So yeah, I mean, like I said before, I'm just using this little area to hoard them up. I'm going up to this corner, and I've packed my scavenger, and you'll notice I shoot it into the ground instead of shooting it into the zombies, because I'm trying to get them to follow that line, and when I move away from it, they're still in that they're still sort of clustered up in that corner. So if I can get that scavenger to go off, perfect. And that's it. That is all I do all day long. I just run in cycles up to here, into the ground, little jump, and that's it. That is all there is to it. And like I said to you before, I shouldn't have gone down as much as I did, but I did, and it's just the way it happens sometimes. But you know, we'll get further, I know it, and we'll give this tactic another go, and we will have another go on some new different tactics as well. But until then guys, thanks very much for watching. Please do comment, rate and subscribe if you found any of this useful, or if you've just enjoyed it. It would be really appreciated guys. But I will be adding to my channel. I know it's pretty new and empty at the moment, but I'll be adding some more, no doubt, Call of Duty footage pretty soon. But until then, laters.